Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Sir Thomas More, and today we get to hear from Sir Thomas More in Act 5, Scene 3, which, yes, is very close to the end of the play. We've got today and tomorrow, and then we're done with this one. But if you've been paying attention to what's been going on in this one, that shouldn't really come as a shocker. You know, Sir Thomas More refused to sign these documents from the king and was arrested and taken to the Tower. And yesterday we found out that he has been found guilty of not signing documents that the king wanted him to sign, and he's been sentenced to death, though the date and time of his execution is TBD at the moment. So when we start Act 5, Scene 3, the scene that we're in today, he's asking the lieutenant in the jail, we're in the jail, in the tower, jail, same thing. We're in the Tower, and Sir Thomas More is asking the lieutenant, he's like, so, any news yet? And they're like, yeah, like, you're supposed to be executed tomorrow morning. And he's like, okay, that's good. And he manages to make some jokes about, like, how now he's not going to have to go to the doctor to deal with a kidney stone because he'll be dead, or at least that's what it seems like. There's a reference to gravel in his urine, or in his urinal, and he's like, yeah, no, at least I don't have to go to the doctor for that. And then his wife and Roper and Roper's wife, i.e. his daughter, come in to plead with him one last time, you know, like, please, there's still time, you can sign the documents, you'll be forgiven. And he's like, oh, I was supposed to shave, but how fortunate that my whole head is going to get cut off instead of my hair. So he's still joking around and being jovial about this whole thing. And when his family comes in, he's like, isn't this great? I actually have time to see you. When I was the Lord Chancellor, I wouldn't have had time to see you. But they're all like, please do something to save your life. And he just won't. He's ready to go. He's ready to pay his penance for not signing the documents. He's like, you know, I've led a good life. And his family finally comes around to like, oh dad, and oh my husband. And he says, be comforted, good wife, to live and love my children. For with thee leave I all my care of them. Son Roper, for my sake that have loved thee well, and for her virtue's sake, cherish my child. Girl, be not proud, but of thy husband's love. Ever retain thy virtuous modesty. That modesty is such a comely garment as it is never out of fashion, sits as fair upon the meaner woman as the empress. No stuff that gold can buy is half so rich, nor ornament that so becomes a woman. Live all, and love together, and thereby you give your father a rich obsequy. So it's exactly what he sounds like. He's taking this moment to say goodbye to his family, and also to remind his daughter, who's married, to stay modest, because there's nothing better than a modest woman. Interesting timing on that. But he's, you know, thank you, wife, for raising our kids. It's all your responsibility to love them now. My son-in-law, Roper, be kind to my daughter. Daughter, stay modest. And if you're able to do all of those things, then I will have led a good life. And there's a little bit more, oh father, oh husband, very, very sad parting type words. And then the scene ends. So it's not like an earth-shattering scene. I think the most interesting bit of new information that we get from this scene is that he's going to be killed tomorrow morning. And then he gets an opportunity to say goodbye to his family. And then the scene's over. So we only have one more scene and one more day left of Sir Thomas More, and I bet you can guess what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, come on back tomorrow and we'll see that, and then we'll get a little wrap up of this play before we move on to the next one. So I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.